What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So you guys asked me about 6 cheap Robinhood stocks to buy. You gave me 6. I mean, a few of you guys said 6. So I'm going to show you 6 that I own that can help you with your dividend portfolio. If you guys are new, again, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you stick with my channel. And I'm going to show you why I own these stocks and how they help me with my dividend portfolio. I'm getting close to that $100 mark on dividends each month, which is pretty exciting. But I'm going to show you 6 stocks that I own real quick. So let's go. The first stock I own is Epr Realty Trust. So that's a real estate investment trust. I did a stock and dividend analysis video on it. If you want to search my channel, it's going to be very difficult to post things, in the corner because I'm going over 6 stocks. But Epr Realty Trust is $12.16. It yields a 10.20% because it's down. But the crazy thing is, I'll show you right now. Look what it's done against the S&P in the past few years. So it's actually beaten the S&P, which is exciting. And I'm going to jump to its dividend history real quick and why I own this stock. It is doing a fantastic job for me. I got it when it was down. Over time, Epr Realty Trust has increased its dividend. Right now, it's distributing a quarterly dividend of 31 cents a share. So it is a pretty strong real estate investment trust that has beaten the S&P in the past 5 years. So that's my first cheap stock that I'm going to offer you guys. Well, not really offer. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's my first stock that I own that's very cheap. I'm going to go over my second one. Here's my second stock I offer. It's Franklin Resources. So this is a stock that's in the financial sector that has beaten the S&P since inception. It's been up 19,633% to the S&P's 1,624.39%. So in the financial sector, sometimes they will take a hit. Sometimes when the economy takes a little bit of a blow, but it's so down. I picked up shifts during the pandemic to put money into this stock. I'll show you its dividend history real quick. So over time, Franklin Resources has increased its quarterly dividend from 18 cents to 20 cents to 27 cents a share. So right now it is down. And I capitalized at the right time, a 5.3% dividend yield. So usually the banks hook you up a little bit. And again, in my honest opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but for a bank to go out of business, they really have to screw things up. I know that Wells Fargo has some issues, but they'll eventually fix themselves. So that's one thing. The banks usually fix themselves. They have to be really stupid to do something that would bankrupt them. Even when the recession hit in 2007 to, I would say, maybe 2012, the bank still recovered over time, slowly. So the price per share did go up. So that's my second option. Now my third option is KeyCorp or KeyBank, which I own this stock, and it gives off a beautiful dividend of 5%, and it has increased its dividend over time. If you look at before the recession hit, KeyBank was beating the S&P, and then it took a huge nosedive, and it's slowly recovering. If you look in the past 5 years, it was right in line with the S&P. If the bug didn't hit, I think they could have maybe kept up with the S&P or beat the S&P. So that's another bank in the financials. That's another stock in the financial sector that has an opportunity to grow and give off a very nice dividend. I have that in my portfolio, in my E-Trade dividend portfolio. I plan on getting about, trying to get maybe about 50 shares and go from there. So let me show you the dividend history of KeyBank. So over time, KeyBank is another, obviously a bank in the financial sector, and it has increased its dividend over time. Now it's 18 cents a share. So right now the price per share is pretty attractive for what it's offering. It's a 5.91% dividend yield. and it's a quarterly dividend stock. So that's one of the reasons why I got it. It's down, and I have an opportunity to capitalize on the stock. So three stocks that are down right now that I revealed to you. These are very attractive in my honest opinion. Again, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but these are stocks that I own because they're down. The next stock we're going to discuss is a real estate investment trust that I'm buying more shares in right now. So that stock is Gladstone Land Corporation. So investing in farmland actually is a nice way to diversify your portfolio in the real estate business. Now, I currently own Gladstone in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. It gives off 4 cents a share right now. Very slowly, it has increased over time, but at $15.01, adding up those 4 cents pretty much over time can get you some nice passive income. So that will give you a nice monthly dividend of 4 cents. So if you invest, let's just say a lot of money, and then the dividend increases over time, you have a nice way to make passive income. So I do have these guys in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio in the primary section. Now, 4 cents isn't a lot, but over time, once it starts increasing its dividend, I'm going to have some nice passive income from monthly dividends. My goal is to make $1,000 to $3,000 a month on my monthly dividends and $2,000 to $4,000 a month on my quarterly dividends. And honestly, that's realistic. And with Gladstone, that will help me out a lot over time. So that's another stock that is very attractive for you guys that are in the passive income. And some of you guys, I don't know how this will do if you own a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, but those monthly dividends are very nice over time. And especially when these guys are going to start buying me more stocks with my M1 Finance portfolio. So that's one of the reasons why I bought Gladstone Land Corp. Here's another stock, Regions Financial Corp. This is a stock that took a huge nosedive during the recession. It gives up a 5.15% dividend yield. So that's very attractive right now. And again, banks eventually fix themselves. Like I said before, you'd have to be really stupid to be a bank that's out of business. It doesn't matter if you do shady things like Wells Fargo. Eventually, those guys will clean house and fix themselves so that they can go back to where they were. So Regions is going to take some time to improve. I may consider putting this stock in my Roth IRA and putting a lot of money in them, because eventually, I can almost take out like $100 from these guys a month, once I retire or once I hit 59, to actually make some passive income and not be penalized. Let me show you their dividend history. So right now, Regions Financial is at 15.5 cents a share. So the annual dividend is 0.62. So that's pretty attractive right now for a stock that's down. So right now we just covered KeyBank, Regions Financial, Land, Arbor Realty Trust, and I'm maybe going to add a few more to this that I like. Another one is a monthly dividend stock that has been down. It's, I was wishy-washy in the beginning, but I really like this real estate investment trust, and I'm glad that I put some money in it. The Stag Industrial Complex, which has in the past 5 years beaten the S&P. So Stag is a real estate investment trust that's very diverse. Obviously, when you think of industry or industrial plants and warehouses and things like that, this is a very diversified stock. So if you put money in land and then you have it in Stag, you have a well-diversified portfolio. So let me show you its dividend history with Stag, and it's done very well in my honest opinion. I do need to put more money in these guys with my dividend portfolio. Stag right now is distributing 12 cents a share. If you look at its previous history, it has increased its dividend over time. So it seems like each year it increases the cash amount, which is nice. So that's one of the reasons why I bought them. They're down. Let's go back to the price again. So it's sitting right at $31.91. So that's not bad at all for a real estate investment trust. All right, so let's go to the next one. So we have 5 that I discussed. We discussed land, Key Bank, Regions Financial, Arbor Realty Trust, and Stag. So let's do, how about 2 more? So I said I would do 6, but let's do 2 more. This next stock is Huntington Bankshares Incorporated. This is in the financial sector. It yields a 6.06 dividend percentage. It has increased over time. It did take a huge nosedive. Let me just show you its history because of the recession. And the bank stocks slowly are recovering. Again, I'll say this again, you have to be really stupid to do something to really go out of business. Look at these guys, all the way down to 168, and they're coming back at $9.90. So look at that. So these guys are slowly coming back. I think that this is a shot. It's ranked 500th in the Fortune 500, 39th in the largest banks in the United States. $9.91. That's a pretty good deal. Let's look at its dividend history. So right now it's sitting at 15 cents a share, an annual dividend of pretty much 60 cents. So that's pretty attractive. And the financial sector is down, real estate sector is down, and I'm going to discuss one more that's kind of my wild card that I was like, should I do this? Should I discuss this? Should I not discuss this one? I was very wishy-washy on it and making the call with you guys, but I think this is a very important stock for the real estate sector. It has not distributed a dividend. It did freeze its dividend at the moment, but I'm probably going to throw a few extra $100, $200 on this stock because I know it's going to rebound eventually, and things may change in November, December. So, it depends on the FDA's call, and if you know what I mean with the bug. And this stock could rebound very fast and start distributing its dividend like wildfire and getting more investors after it. I did lose a lot of money in it, but I know eventually it'll rebound. So here's this stock. That stock is Epr Properties. Now, obviously, when you hear the word Epr Properties or entertainment properties, it really stings if you are if you own pretty much entertainment properties in a real estate company and nobody's going there. So how are people going to pay rent? So that's the thing that's unfortunate. Even in Ohio right now, the IX Indoor Amusement Park is shutting its doors because nobody's going there because of the bug. So entertainment properties took a huge hit, but eventually these guys could rebound, which is why I'm starting to put money in them. And I'm very tempted to put them in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio because I know that their dividend yield is going to be very attractive. So that's what I have for my cheap Robinhood stocks to buy. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thank you again for being very active. If you ask me questions on Instagram, you'll see my Instagram name. Obviously, just search for Darth Dividend. I think I put a lot of underscores, Darth _Dividend _on _YouTube. I'm going to change that. I just think that was a little bit of overkill. But thank you again for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Give me that like. Let me know what you think of these stocks. Let me know if you own any of these stocks or if you change your mind. So I kind of overkilled it. I went over even more stocks that I was going to discuss. So I got really kind of into this, show you guys what type of stocks that I own. So you guys have a good one. Be safe and enjoy your Thursday.